Hello and welcome back everyone to the Hollister MacIntyre Flyers franchise, and we have made the conference championship game against the New Orleans Saints. This is a fun one. I really do think that the only other Kai Linehan in the NFL would be Jameis Winston, maybe Austin Belton, especially when I was playing with him. But Jameis is a guy that can throw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. We know, he's done it before. Kai is also one of those types of guys, but they also have their great moments. I think this is going to be a really fun matchup against two fun quarterbacks to watch. And let's see if the Flyers can come out on top, coming up soon after this. And off we go here in Salt Lake City. Greg Zuerlein kicks us off, and Jacoby Declan fields that one in the end zone out to the 23-yard line where he is taken down. And the Flyers will start their day. So out comes Kai Linehan. What can we say about him? Well, he's a gunslinger. Kai Linehan will throw it into any situation, and often with good accuracy. He also throws a lot of inaccurate passes and a lot of stupid passes, as Lance Roach, back from injury after his missed the divisional game, running this one for 12 yards. Now 1st and 10 still in the stacks. Look, another handoff to Lance, and only getting about 3 yards there. So we see a lot of inactives today. Story of the postseason has been, if we can win, we'll have scrapped our way through it. Now Lance Roach's 6-yard run picks up first down, and we're down to the 47-yard line. Of course, the Saints have a really good defensive tackle, young guy on their team, Chantel McKenzie. I'm excited to see how he plays. As Kai, a nice throw on the run here. Sean Stevens was sitting open in a curl, and Linehan finds him while running. Now a throw out to Lance Roach on the screen. Lance has a first down before Marshawn Lattimore runs over and tracks him down. And that was actually Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I'm sorry about that. Now 2nd down and 10. Handoff Lance, and somehow he gets through the offensive line and picks up a 12-yard run and a first down. Really, really nice running so far from him. Handoff to Francois, giving Lance a little relief, and he'll pick up about 4 yards. Make this 2nd down and 5. Another run for Francois, down into the end zone actually. Touchdown, Flyers strike first. So it's 7-0 as we see Jameis Winston for the first time today, and he's going to throw a screen pass out here. And that's a big time catch and run. And the Saints, a nice first down there. Now the handoff, and this will go for about 3 yards. The Saints running a lot of Rashad Penny this year. Now 3rd down and 8. Winston dropping back. Picked off through the one-on-one, and that gets intercepted by Jeff Okudah. And the Flyers take over. It's what you get with Jameis. He'll throw some dangerous passes and he'll get picked off. Now a nice run for Lance Roach. 2nd down and 6. Motioning Lance out wide here actually. Interesting play. And it's all just a throw to Dante. Dante breaks the tackle, and Dante is gone. So Dante Pettis, who has been the hero of the postseason so far, with a nice 70-yard catch for a touchdown there. So 14 all already. Saints running this one. That is Odom with the run there. They have a good tandem of Odom and Rashad Penny they run through. Now Winston hit as he throws, and this one's going out of bounds. Winston 1 for 5 on the day so far. A quick 3 and out, and the Flyers get the ball once again. Now a read option for Kai. Kai's going to slide down at the 48-yard line. 13-yard run, and the Flyers showing no signs of slowing down. This right now is on its route to be being a route, I suppose. Now a nice run here for Lance. It's a 6-yard run down to 2nd and 4. And off Francois, and he picks up the first down. Just enough to get the chains moving. Staying in this high formation. Lance gonna roll out. Hits Sean Stevens on the move. Sean to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Sean Stevens. And the Flyers have broken this game open. 21-0. Hand off to Rashad Penny, and he's brought down in the backfield. The 2nd down and 12. James Fortunato with the play. Now Winston, he's going to find his tight end open here. finally something going right for the Saints as it's now a 1st and 10 down to the 39. Handoff here to Odom. Odom with a nice run, and he'll find himself inside the Flyers 50. The Saints finally getting some offense here as the Flyers defense may be a little tired from how quickly the offense has been marching down the field. And now this one's going to go for 6. No edge contained whatsoever. And a touchdown there. DJ Dallas scoring the first touchdown of the day for the Saints, the 3rd ball carrier. And it's now a 14-point game. So Lance getting the handoff on the first drive back from the Flyers now. And that's a 7-yard run. Another handoff to Lance, about a 5-yard run here. Lance over 50 yards in just the first quarter alone. He's on pace for 200. Now 3rd and 8. This is the last play of the 3rd. It's going to be a throw off the hands of Dylan Murdoch. And we will punt to end the first quarter here. Punt is away from Brian Robinson. And that is down to the 22. And that is where the Saints will start in the 2nd quarter.
Flyers 21, Saints 7.
And we start the 2nd quarter here, 1st down and 10. Jameis, a lot of time to throwing the one-on-one. And it's out of bounds. Stephon Gilmore with good coverage there. Now 2nd down and 10. Winston, it's a handoff. Odom. And they've realized the way to beat the Flyers defense is to just run the ball. We really just cannot stop the run. Flyers now facing down 1st and 15 after a false start. Rashad Penny brought down for a loss. He's got nothing going today as Mitch Newman with the tackle for loss. 2nd down and 18. Winston going to drop back, throwing this one up. And Michael Thomas beat Byron Handy off the line. A big time catch there from Thomas. First real big passing play of the game for the Saints. Handoff Odom, driving his way forward for an extra yard there, and it's going to be a 6-yard run down to 3rd and 4. So at the 40, the Saints keeping this drive alive. And that'll be broken up by Mitch Newman. The Saints will have to punt. Handoff Lance Roach on 1st down. That's a 3-yard run. Roach up to 58 yards on the day. 2nd down and 7. Linehan going to throw this over the middle to Dylan Murdoch for a 1st down. It's now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. So 1st and 10, Linehan. It's a screen pass here to Lance, and he's got room in front of him. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some, as that is about a 12-yard catch and run. Lance Roach has really been what they've run the offense through today, and he's been very, very effective. Now a play action to him, and it's a deep throw. Stachelski one-on-one, and it's picked off. No such big deep throw to Stachelski this game, as Adderley picks that one off, and the Saints will start their drive at the 34. Winston under center, and he'll throw this one to, that is Miller there at the 48. 1st and 10, midfield. Pitch out to Rashad Penny, brought down for a loss, and it might be time to stop running the ball to Rashad Penny. 2nd and 13 now, Winston in the gun. He's going to take the snap, throw this one out. That is caught by the tight end down to the 45-yard line. And the Saints keeping chances alive here with a 3rd and 3. Rashad Penny finally picks up a 1st down. And a nice run there. He's back in positive graces. And that is a 6-yard run. 1st and 10 at the 37. Winston, handoff Odom. Odom with a nice 5-yard run. And a lot of his rushing has come through contact. 2nd down and 6. It's a play action here. Winston gonna roll out. Throws this one deep. Broken up. And that was Gilmore and Eddie Jackson in coverage. Now 3rd down and 6. Winston throwing this one across the middle in the slants. Miller with the catch down to the 22. 1st and 10 at the 22 now. Winston, handoff here. Penny. Penny bouncing this outside. Penny gonna run it in for 6. And he might have finally found his stride here, as we've been stopping Rashad Penny, but a really, really nice string of runs from him. Back on offense now. Linehan hit as he throws. And are they going to call this roughing the passer? No, intentional grounding. I just don't know about that call. So a snap here for Kai. He's going to roll to the right. 3rd and 19, and he just gets hit as he throws. That's going to be 3 and out. A pretty forgettable drive there. We'll punt. Midfield for the Saints. Really good starting position, and Penny with another nice run here. 4 yards on the run. It's 3rd down and 5 now. Saints really want to even this game up before halftime, and Kenny Durkins with the edge contained. Winston tries to roll out, and Durkins sacks him, and that'll be a punt. So with 2 minutes left, the Flyers maybe a chance to make this a 2-score game. 8-yard run to start here to Lance Roach. Now 2nd down and 2. Dropping back, Kai gonna throw this one up. One-on-one, Lattimore and Pettis will win that one. Lattimore getting called for the PI. Pettis winning the route. So 2nd down and 10. Throwing this one out to Dylan Murdoch. He does get the 1st down there. And it also rolls out of bounds. 3rd and 1 handoff. Lance Roach now inside the 15. Down to the 11-yard line. Flyers can take their time, especially with 3 timeouts. 1st and 10, play action. Kai gonna take off and run with this one, and he's into the end zone, hopping his way across the plane. And the Flyers make this a 2-score game as we go into 35 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Winston, we'll see what he can do. Winston will take the snap, throw this one out. That is caught at the 30-yard line. Odom. So Saints at least maybe getting a field goal range, maybe Hail Mary range, as now it's a screen pass out to Odom. 5 yards, and they'll take another timeout. Yeah, maybe one more play before you gotta decide what you want to do. Winston broken up. So the Flyers get the ball back with 3 seconds, and they will throw a Hail Mary of their own. This one severely underthrown here, and that is picked off. Obviously, doesn't really do much. QBR will take that into account when it judges Kai Linehan, but there will be plenty. Noah Igbenogany with the interception. And we are going into halftime. 28-14 is your score. What a good start. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other conference championship in the AFC this playoffs. And the Raiders' dream season comes to an end. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills will be moving on, and the winner of this game will face them in the Super Bowl. Hand off Odom, 2 yards if anything. So it's now 2nd down and 7. Play action to Penny. Kenny Durkins, another sack. Durkins has been pretty solid so far in this postseason, and he's made his mark on this game already. 3rd and 16, Winston dropping back, throwing this one up. Broken up by Byron Handy, almost intercepted by Eddie Jackson. So handoff Lance Roach, and he's got a big hole in front of him, stretching this outside. Lance down to the 49-yard line as he's eclipsed the 100-yard mark today. And the run game has been such a staple for the Flyers this season. As Lance, another big run here, 15 yards, down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, it's a play action here, rolling out Kai Linehan. He will just take off and run with this one. Smart decision, slides down. And it'll be 2nd down and inches. Now a play action to Lance, and it's going to be a throw to Ernie. He holds on. Actually, that was Max Williams. Now 3rd and 6 at the 8. Pump fake from Kai. He's going to roll out left. Throws this one up, and it gets picked off. Just a bad decision to throw that one. And unfortunately, that'll be Adderley's 2nd interception of the game. The Saints take over at the 10-yard line, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, Winston dropping back, throws this one away before he gets rocked there. Be 3rd down and 8. Chance to force a 3 and out. This Flyers defense has been pretty solid today. Winston, too much time in the pocket, however, and that will be a 1st down thrown to Odom outside. Now 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Winston throwing this one, caught. Tied in, down for 4 yards. Be 2nd down and 4. Winston now throwing this one, caught again. Another catch there for Odom. Now 3rd and 9 at the 37-yard line. Winston dropping back. Evades the sack, but then has to just throw it away before he gets hit. And the Flyers take over, still a 2-score lead. A nice handoff here from Lance Roach. That'll be a 6-yard gain as Lance Roach continues a very, very solid day running. It's now 3rd down and 5, motioning Lance out to the slot position on the left there. And Kai will roll out here. And he will be sacked, loses the ball. And that gets picked up. Chantel McKenzie with the recovery. And that is a good way to give the Flyers, or the Saints rather, a chance to get back in this game. Next play, throw, Miller, touchdown. Just like that, this thing is not such a sure game for the Flyers. Oh no, actually he was short, they're gonna say. And instead they'll run it to the fullback. Next play for a touchdown. And now officially a 1-score game. So run here to Lance. I say we keep it on the ground until we need to do otherwise. 3rd down and 4 now. Kai gonna throw this one to Dante, and that's a 1st down. Down to the 42-yard line. So 1st and 10 as we are winding down the 3rd quarter here. Handoff Lance, and he picks up about 4. We'll make it 4th down and 5 rather. And we will go into the 4th quarter, and we are faced with a punt situation, and I imagine that is what we will do.
With the score, Flyers 28, Saints 21.
And we start the 4th quarter. 4th and 5, and we're going for it. I don't know about this one. Thrown and caught Ernie Stachelski. Okay, so we at least make good on the play there. Dangerous, dangerous play. 1st and 10, play action. Linehan dropping back. Gonna throw this one to Sean Stevens, and he's got him for a big gain. And it's a 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line now. Hand off Lance. Lance about 5 yards on the run. Be 2nd down and 5. Now 3rd down and 5. Linehan gonna throw this one to Dante. Caught down to the 4. An underthrow there, but Pettis makes it anyway. And it is now 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Now 2nd and goal. Hand off Roach. End zone. Touchdown. 2-score lead once again for the Flyers. And the date with the Super Bowl, with the Bills in the Super Bowl, is now being etched in if we can just make some stops here. Winston intercepted. Jeff Okudah, 20, 10. Another interception for the cornerback that has not necessarily been as good this season, but that's only really because Stephon Gilmore has emerged as such a good player. Now Lance Roach walking it in. And this game has gotten ugly out of nowhere. So Saints back on offense. Winston throwing this one out. That is caught. 81 down to the 27-yard line. 2nd down and 5. Need 3 scores with 9 minutes left. Winston. That one is caught. Michael Thomas with the 1st down. 3rd and 8 now. Winston in the gun. And they are taking their time. I mean, you don't have a lot of time to take, as Chance Fortunato almost gets the play. Jeff Okudah with his 3rd pick. What is going on? Jeff Okudah, 3rd interception of the game, and he owns Jameis Winston right now. So back on offense, handoff Lance Roach, and talk about the game he's had. Lance nearing 200 yards rushing on the day. 1st and 10. Play action. Linehan gonna throw this one up for grabs, and that's picked off. What the heck are you doing? An interception, and Hobbs with that one. So Linehan at least spreading around. Winston wants to only throw him to Okudah. 1st and 10 now. Winston throwing this one to Odom underneath, and that is a 9-yard gain. Be 2nd down and 1. Now 2nd down and 1. Winston dropping back, and he throws this one underneath yet again. Caught down to the 45-yard line. 2nd and 10 now. Winston, play action, dropping back. Has all the time in the world, and he'll take off and run with this one, and he'll get maybe 2 yards. So nothing great there, and it's 3rd down and 9. Under 5 left in the game. Winston almost picked a 4th time. Mitch Newman drops that one. So 4th and 9. Winston throwing this one up. Almost picked again. Gilmore in coverage. Eddie Jackson almost makes the play. Mitch Newman also in coverage. So back on offense, 1st and 10, and the Flyers just need to run a few first downs, and this game will be over. 2nd down and 6 now. Handoff Lance. Lance with another nice run here. That is going to be an 8-yard run as he's now at 181, nearing 200. Play action. Linehan. And he will just take off and run with this one. Steps out of bounds at the 36. So 2nd down and 2. Handoff. Francois with the 1st down. Francois down to the 20-yard line. Make it to 19. And the Flyers look like they have a date set with destiny in the Super Bowl. Now 2nd and 14. Throw to Dylan Murdoch. Down to the 1. And we're down to 150 remaining in this game. It's all but over. 2nd and goal to 2. Gonna be a throw. Kai gonna take off and run with it. Fumble! Picked up by the Saints. Stepped out at the 1-yard line. James Lincoln down on the play, and that's not good news. And so 1st and 10 with 40 seconds left. Jameis throwing this one up for Thomas. Caught. Well, the game's essentially over, but the Saints gonna do what they can here. Take a timeout. 18 seconds left. Jameis going to throw this one up again. Michael Thomas beats Byron Handy. Not Byron Handy's best game so far. Now 1st and 10 at the 40. I mean, at this point, you just don't have time. This one thrown out. Caught. Michael Thomas again. Beats Jeff Okudah, who's starred so far. Now 2nd and 6. 2 seconds left. Last play of the game. Winston throwing this one out. Jeff Okudah. Have yourself a day. 4th interception. And the game is over. More interceptions than he had tackles. Okudah with 4 picks. And the Flyers are going to the Super Bowl. We will see you Buffalo Bills in 1 week. What a game. I had a blast playing this one. I'm not going to lie. It was fun. Jameis Winston, man, he would make a great throw and then he'd just throw a pick. He really does look like me out there. Game nailed him on that front. Linehan also made a lot of mistakes. I feel like this game could have been cleaned up. We won by 3 scores, and that's with 4 turnovers. The 6 rather. The Saints had 4 turnovers, which is just insane. A lot of those were fumbles. Those are harder to avoid. Take a look at the Pro Bowl as Kyler Garrett, Jameis Winston, and Dak Prescott make it for the NFC. Baron Gajkowski making it for the AFC. Look at a few more players here. You can see wide receivers Delonte Turk and Tyler Lockett. That's great for them. T. Higgins also making it. And then Luke McDonald, the first tight end taken in the draft. He goes for the Cowboys to the NFC Pro Bowl. A lot of good players here going. Eric McCoy, DeMarcus Lacey, Cesar Ruiz. Really, really good players. Ryan Bramchick. Javius Bentley making the Pro Bowl as well. Really happy for him. Yannick Ngakoue, Nick Bosa, Chantel McKenzie makes it, no surprise there. Obviously, you don't see any Flyers here or Bills because we are in the Super Bowl. They do get credited with the Pro Bowls, and we do have quite a few Pro Bowlers. I don't know who all it was. I should have done a better job of taking care of that. Carl Conant also makes it for the Bears as a punter. Really cool. Do some upgrades before we finish off this episode. Atari Mason, just looking to continue upgrading his scrambling. I do think I'm going to look to trade Atari Mason in the offseason to a team that maybe needs a bridge quarterback. I just don't see him really having a route forward, and I'd like a better backup, I think. Justice Richards will give him route running. Brian Bell going to give him run stopping. You know the drill with these defensive players. We need to see better run stopping from them. Jeff Okudah, after the monster game he had, going to look to try to make him a scheme fit, get him closer to 95 overall. Now 3 away. Or 2 away, rather. Mitch Newman, we're going to upgrade his pass coverage. It's something he's really gotten better at this season, and I want to lean into that and make him maybe be able to run the Tampa 2 a little bit, play that deep zone. James Lincoln, we're going to upgrade his agile running. Not a great upgrade here, but he does get 3 to run block finesse. Derek Francois, going to really just lean into what he is, and that's a power back. No use in trying to reinvent the wheel here. Byron Handy, one thing he needs to get better at is playing zone coverage. We saw him get exposed quite a bit that game, and we're going to try to get him upgraded in that regard. Lance Roach as well, we're going to look to make him more of an outright scheme fit by upgrading his elusive back. Jacoby Declan, I've been trying to level him as a wide receiver, even though he plays running back. I think overall, I want him to play wide receiver. Maybe play more of that Deebo Samuel role, and give him a route running upgrade. I'm not so sure on that one yet. Zach Meredith, we're going to look to make him a scheme fit as well by giving him field general. Haven't seen a lot of him, but I think he's a really solid player as a relief from that linebacker. Chance Fortunato, one more upgrade for him. That'll get him up to 93, and you can see he's already due for another upgrade. I have to imagine we win the Super Bowl, he might get it. Oh, by the way, he got a second run stopper again. 94 for him. This guy's been killing it. I'm so excited. We see the Buffalo Bills. They did take down the Raiders. I was really sad about that. The Raiders was really hoping the best for him, and despite only 150 yards from Josh Allen, the Bills pull it off. We will see the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.